And this is Charisse, our wonderful social media maven, who is the brains behind this whole production. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Last week was a really good show.
It was a great show.
We had the most viewers and the most amount of comments.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2,000 comments.
Very engaged.
Yeah, so great. Thank you. This is so much fun. This is what we look forward to every 2 weeks.
It's actually so much fun.
I know.
It really is.
So before we start, we're going to wait a little bit to get everybody on. And we've got a new opening segment today called...
It's called Hot or Not, Summer Edition.
Hot or Not.
So basically, Mario and I will answer what we think is hot and what we think is not hot for the summer.
Yeah. You want to start?
I will start.
Okay.
Socks with sandals.
Ooh, that's a hard no for me.
Hard no.
I don't like wearing sandals, actually, at all.
I don't like anything to do with the feet at all. That's a hard no.
We were just talking, I'm very particular. I don't like anybody near my feet. I can't do pedicures. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, no, it's not the
What
vibe.
do you guys think? Socks and sandals? It was trending in Hollywood for a bit.
Was it?
Yeah, Justin Bieber and stuff.
I don't think I could ever do that.
All right.
Okay, SPF 100.
Yes.
Yes.
Hard yes.
I
Skin
agree.
is important. My mother-in-law is a dermatologist. And
Very
did you ever have the zinc? Remember zinc when you were a kid?
No.
My parents would cover my face with zinc oxide, which is like 100%.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had that. But no, I think that SPF is great. And I actually need to start wearing it more. I just got a SPF 50 I'm trying to put on every day.
Oh, good.
I keep forgetting though. So I got to work on that. Good one.
I just dropped my pen.
Okay, bedazzled water bottles.
No. No for me.
I also am going to say no for the fact that I don't like hand washing things. And every time I've gotten something nice like that, I ruin it within
They would just melt off, right?
It melts off in the dishwasher.
Yep.
It's not for me.
Okay, wearing swimsuits is clothing. Would you guys do that? I say yes, because I wear shorts, sport shorts.
I do that often.
Yeah.
I'll wear a bathing suit as like a bodysuit.
Oh,
And
that's
I've
good.
done that often in the summer. Okay, matching friendship bracelets at the beach.
I'm going to say yes.
That's hot.
Obviously,
That's hot
that's a
for
lot
the
of
summer.
fun. And that way, if you get separated and someone finds you, they can be like, oh, I know who your friend is.
No, I love matching bracelets.
Okay.
You have so many. Okay.
Summer Fridays, aka half day Fridays.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Everyone should be doing this. And
I agree.
if you own a business, do it. If you don't, talk to your boss. Because it's tyranny if that's not happening.
It's great.
Literally the definition of tyranny.
It's great.
Okay, bringing your pet to the beach.
Okay,
You have a cat.
So
What happens with that?
This is a hot take, okay? I don't have a dog, although I love dogs. I don't like when I'm at the beach and a dog is running up and putting sand all over me.
I feel you.
don't like that. Although I do love animals and I would love to bring my cat, although it would never happen.
My
So I have to
dogs
say
are half poodles
no.
and they're lunatics. They're not allowed at the beach anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, giant sun hats that block everyone's view. Would block the person wearing it or or like if someone's sitting in front of you?
Like if you wear it.
Oh. I don't own one, but I'm sure that they're probably useful. Although if you have the SPF 100, I think you're good without the hat. Unless you want to
true.
look good.
I like giant hats for the aesthetic. I think that
Half day
They look
Fridays. Vera says yes, half day Fridays. It looks like half day Fridays are, it's a hot take.
it is.
Okay, pineapples on pizza.
Absolutely
hot take.
not.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
so I watched this really great video of how to make a pineapple pizza.
Oh God.
It's 4 steps. So you start with the dough, you need the dough. Then you put the sauce and the toppings on. You cook the pizza first.
Okay.
Then you put the pineapples on it when it's done. And then you throw it in the garbage.
Absolutely.
And that's how you make a pineapple pizza, the Italian way.
And you throw it in the
And
garbage.
then you light that bag of garbage on fire.
For a second, I was stunned that an
I
Italian
took you
would
for a
say
ride
that.
there.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay. Denim pants with rhinestones.
Oh, I'm I don't own them.
But
I have a great story. So years ago, Swarovski hired a bunch of Canadian designers, including us, to rhinestone literally some denim vests for
it's
a
hot.
charity event.
So it's hot.
Ours was kind of cool. It was like wings.
Oh.
I wish I had that still. They
That'd
kept
be-
it.
That'd be
So I'd
very
say yes,
nice.
yeah.
Okay. Flip-flops at weddings.
That's a boss move.
Yeah. But I think we're talking like after the ceremony. Like,
Oh,
you can't
yes,
wear
then
it.
we
Like
did
on
that.
the dance floor, yes.
Yep.
Any other time, no.
Yeah, then yes. Does anybody else say? Pineapples on pizza.
No
Some lovers of
pineapples.
it, no pineapples.
Some people like pineapple. It's very 50-50,
Yeah.
I will say. Okay. Watermelon flavored anything or
Yeah,
everything.
I'm in.
I'm
like watermelon.
such a hard no. It's not even funny. I absolutely despise watermelon, and I despise watermelon flavored things, and I despise cherry flavored things.
Ooh, you know why?
do it.
Probably because watermelon flavor and watermelon are two completely different things. They might as well be called something different.
They should, actually.
Okay. Wife. Oh,
Don't say that.
stringer shirts. You can't say that on live
can't say that.
television.
Mermaid core aesthetic.
Yes, for
Yes.
sure.
100%. And
I think we're still gonna do that ad
Yeah.
where we bought like mermaid tails, and we're gonna go to my parents' pool and do an ad.
You know what's really great for the mermaid core aesthetic?
Yeah.
Is our mermaid glass bracelets.
Hey.
They're the perfect thing for that.
And we'll get into some of those today.
Okay, I think that we have
How
a
are we
lot of
doing?
people.
Okay.
I think we're gonna move along here, and we are going to announce our giveaway winners from last stream.
Okay.
This is very exciting. So we have 6 NOGU gift cards to give away for $50 each. If you are a winner, you should have received a email prior to this stream confirming that you are the winner. But if you missed that and you're here to find out, we had a question the last time to name our turtle for the Tour de Turtle race that we're doing, and we have found a name. Do you want to
That's so
announce?
good.
Do you want to announce what the name is?
The winner is Turt Reynolds.
Which is a name from Valerie Thomas.
Good job, Valerie.
That
is
is
just
an
too hilarious
unreal
for us.
name. So
So we're going to be watching Turt Reynolds and supporting her on her migration path.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
So-
We actually have some turtle jewelry here that supports that charity. We'll go over that a little bit later.
yeah, and then for the rest of our winners, we have Brianne Renaud.
Renaud?
I don't know how to say that.
Did I say that right? It's French, I think.
Not sure.
Okay.
We might say your names wrong. Then we have Kelly Becker. We have Lisa Lermaze, Tina McClain.
McLean?
And then we have Nicole McKnight.
All right.
So you guys are our winners.
Lots of Mick
from
winners.
us.
All right. We're going to jump quickly because last time our preamble lasted 25 minutes and
That was a little too long.
we're going to jump right into it. So today we're doing a double header in one show. We're going to talk about our famous bracelet of the month and then some really beautiful pair widths. But before we start, I think we're probably going to run our intro song and then we'll do a quick intro. So thanks for coming. Okay, welcome to the NOGU Morning Show. My name is Mario Christian and this is Charisse. If you are new here, we are NOGU. We're a global jewelry brand located here in Toronto and now in the US.
Wow.
Thanks
very
to some tariff issues now that we're in the US. And we are known for beautiful lampwork glass and sterling silver accessories to elevate your look without the crazy high price tags. We are known as what we could say the world's most colorful jewelry brand. So if you are colorful, welcome to the show. Today we're going to go over our best-selling product, which is the bracelet of the month. We offer a bracelet subscription box. Every month you get access to an incredible deal that is inflation proof. It's the same price that it's been for the better part of 5 or 6 years. that are all brand new designs exclusive to the Bracelet of the Month subscription. Skip or cancel anytime. And it's just a really great access to some wonderfully priced jewelry. And it's such a surprise every month because you never know what's going to come. And like we said, some people subscribe and they just skip and skip and skip until they find something they love and they snatch it up. It is still our best-selling product, and we have somewhere around 4,000 subscribers now.
Crazy.
So
I mean,
it's very popular.
It's worth it. There's also 2 tiers, right?
Yes, there's
There
a
is.
premium, which is $39.99 US, which comes with 2 bracelets every month. Usually the retail value double or triple that. And then we have a standard, which is $24.99, which is the same situation. You get up to about 70% off MSRP. Ships for free, beautifully pouched, and they're a lot of fun. And like we said, they're exclusive to the Bracelet of the Month subscribers. So if you are looking to access some really unique things or you need gifts, this is the place to be. And then every month we do a pair with, which is a slew of brand new products that pair perfectly with these designs. And that's that. So everyone joining the show will do a little bit of housekeeping. You get 30% off your entire order today. One thing that you need to remember is that the code is June VIP 30. Is that right?
I believe so. It's
And
June VIP.
if you are subscribed, you definitely need to use that because that will attach to your BOTM and everything will get shipped together. Anyone tuning in will get a free gift, which is the Sapphire Mermaid Glass Bracelet, which is a gift entirely for free. And then on top of that, any order over 100 gets our standard mystery free gift. So lots of free gifts. Do you want to go over some of the giveaways and things like that?
Yes. So to enter a giveaway, all you need to do is write the word giveaway, and that will get you entered in for the first time. And then after that, the more you engage in our comments by liking, commenting, sharing, the more chances you have to win one of 6 gift cards that we are giving away. So don't forget to engage. The more you engage, the better your odds are.
Yep.
Per every comment is plus 2 entries into our contest.
And we're giving away 6 $50 gift cards.
We are.
Essentially, we're going to be doing fun games and prompts throughout the whole show. We're going to try and keep this under an hour. I think we did pretty good last week.
Yeah.
And essentially, comment, share, post. We tally all those things up at the end of the show. And then 6 lucky winners at the top of that list get $50 gift cards that we will then raffle off next week. So tune in. Next week, we actually don't have a show. You're going to...
I'm going to Morocco.
going to Africa.
I'm going to Africa,
Yeah,
which is very
and
exciting.
I'm having a baby on Monday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a little bit of time off too.
So we won't be here, but we will be there in
The
2
following
weeks.
week, yeah.
So
Okay, so now that we went through that, let's actually jump into the actual standard bracelet of the month, which is the lower level of the 2 tiers. And 2 words, glowing butterflies. So this design, I've been sitting on this design for a bit, been working back and forth with the glass factory to create a firefly glass butterfly. And this kind of lends itself to the direction that we're going with firefly glass shapes, which is kind of pushing the boundaries of that glass blowing into beautiful and unique shapes that are very hard to replicate. And these are hand-blown lampwork glass, and the butterflies themselves are in a beautiful deep purple. And as you know, with our trademark firefly glass, as dusk falls, they glow a beautiful starlit blue. These are accented with a new hammered silver spacer bead, which is really beautiful and super unique. And I think we're going to try and use these a little bit more in the coming months. And it's accented as well with some lilac firefly glass beads. So it's a really beautiful touch of color, perfect for summer, and probably one of the most unique designs we've come out with in a while.
yeah. So what you receive in your standard bracelet of the month subscription box is 1 Velora firefly glass and hammered silver butterfly bracelet, and then 2 NOGU branded greeting cards.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting. So this bracelet is a dreamy blend of our signature glowing firefly glass and a brand new charm, a plump hand-blown butterfly infused with gold leaf. This bracelet is alive with the essence of transformation and freedom, glowing in the dark like fireflies at dusk. Subtle hammered silver spacers add a soft shimmer, making every movement sparkle with summer energy.
I just
is
love it. It's the
stunning.
perfect size of charm. We work with a bunch of different sizes. This one, and tested out a couple. This is just the perfect size. It could be worn on its own. It could be stacked with some of our other bracelets. And you'll see throughout the show when we start pairing this with some of our other bracelets, it's just a perfect anchor piece. And
Yes.
I'm in love with it. Who loves butterflies? Like, how can you go wrong?
I love butterflies. It's
And
beautiful.
if you guys like this design, let us know, because as you know, if things do well, then we tend to turn them into evergreen products in
Yeah.
some other type of form.
These are so fun and they're perfect for the summer. So speaking of butterflies, we have an engagement prompt for you. So the more you guys engage and you answer these engagement prompts, the better your chances are to win one of 6 NOGU $50 gift cards. So the engagement prompt is: the butterfly is a symbol of transformation, growth, and personal evolution. When you think of your own journey, what's one moment where you felt yourself emerge from the cocoon? How did it change you?
Great question. You know, when I read this, though, you know what my first thought is? Have you ever seen Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? You know when he emerges from the rhino?
From the rhino?
Yeah. Has anybody seen that movie? That's how I feel when I
That's how
read
you
this.
feel.
I'll get a little bit deep. I spent a lot of time before I started this business, very sick, and I was in the hospital a lot, and I went through some really serious health issues, and that coming out of that encouraged me to start this business. Because I was working in architecture firms, and they drove me pretty much into the ground,
Yeah.
and I almost killed myself. Not in like that sense, but in the sense of like working too hard. And I came out of that, and I thought, you know what, I need to start my own thing, and that's where
And that's
this
where
came
NOGU
from.
came from.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy that it ended up working out the way it did. Very happy.
I feel blessed.
I would say mine was when I started traveling. COVID was very difficult for most people. I was very fortunate to have the opportunity to have traveled. I was working in different countries and places, and I was able to travel a lot. And by doing that, I would say that was the biggest change that I had.
It
Which
transformed traveling. Yeah, it
Yeah.
transforms you. I
It
totally
really
agree. That would
does.
be my second.
It really does.
All right, well, that segues us into another beautiful piece, which is the Amara Bloom Enamel 2 set. So there's this bracelet is just absolutely stunning, and the details are beautiful. We tested some of this out, some of these types of products out earlier at Christmas or just after Christmas with some of our serpentine collections. These are hand-painted enamel charms. They're forged in stainless steel with a beautiful flower emblem on them. And then they're hand-painted and accented with fire-blown ceramic beads that just have this beautiful kind of luster to them. And set together with some beautiful stainless steel spacers, these are just absolutely beautiful together. They've got this amazing weight to them, and I love the feel of ceramic on the wrist. I think we need to do more of this. It just feels significant and beautiful and heavy, and they can be worn together. They can be paired with other products. Here's the set together, I think, with the premium and the standard. And the butterfly kind of fits right nestled into the two of them. So if you're new to the bracelet of the month, you'll know that the standard and the premium is always designed so it could be worn together as the perfect set.
These are very luxurious, I will say. The weight on them is actually my favorite part. I love weight on bracelets. Like, I feel like it just elevates the product.
Because you
in
don't want
general.
like a cheap, flimsy brass kind of type
Yeah.
of product. This really gives me kind of the Dior feel, where it's detailed florals. This is really big in the luxury space now. And with the type of production and quality that we're known for, these should be retailing for significantly more. But since you're part of the Bracelet of the Month Club, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, so we've had some questions in terms of the size of beads. So these beads are 8 millimeters?
Yeah,
correct?
these are the same size as a Firefly glass, as a standard Firefly glass. I
Yeah.
think we have some, that blue ombre is a good example to show them together.
Speaking of that, we have updated our website, which is more detailed.
We have.
We have.
Has anybody noticed that? So at the bottom of the product pages, if you guys have 2 minutes, you should go check it out. Pick any product you want. Go to the bottom of the product page. There's a brand new block that is all AI optimized, actually, pulling content from Google Gemini and feeding it back into the NOGU website with some really beautiful image overlays and details about the beads themselves. It was an insane amount of work. So hopefully everybody likes it.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts in the insiders group.
Oh, pointed it out to the insiders today.
Yeah, I did see
I'm
that.
glad people are noticing.
I did
And
see that.
if you look at the mermaid glass, like the rainbow white mermaid glass bead, for example, it's actually shimmering. Like it's a GIF.
It's really cool.
It was a lot of fun doing, but my goodness, it was an insane amount of work.
We have some questions. Are those 2 bracelets available? So the 2 bracelets that you just saw are from our premium Bracelet of the Month subscription.
Yeah, and they're absolutely available. Maybe we can reply to that comment live with the link.
Yes, and then the purple one before that is our standard Bracelet of the Month subscription.
Great.
Awesome. So we have an engagement prompt here. So Amara means eternal or immortal, a beautiful reminder of the lasting impact we leave on the world. If the Amara Bloom bracelet could capture one memory or feeling for you, what would it be?
Oh my goodness. I would say the day my daughter was born.
I was going to say that would be your answer.
As she bloomed into the world.
That's very sweet. And now you have another one coming.
I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have a whole garden.
That one was easy. That was easy. If anybody has kids, you know.
Yeah. Mine, this one's very random. But seeing the Northern Lights for the first time.
I've heard that that's an incredible experience. Like it's life-changing.
It?
I have not, but I've seen videos on TikTok. It's kind of like seeing a double rainbow.
Yes.
Anybody knows
I've
anything
never
about
seen
that?
that, but that would be very cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was last summer in Toronto. I live downtown Toronto. And there was the Northern Lights that was visible from downtown, which who would have thought?
Oh, nice.
And you can't really see most things.
Yeah.
From downtown
No, that's
Toronto.
true. So
yeah, that would be my answer for that. And now
okay. Now we'll jump into the Pair With collection. Just to reiterate, anyone using a code today, please use June VIP30 for 30% off your order. This does not, however, exclude the subscription service because obviously that's highly discounted. But for those who are subscribing and want to add to their subscription, please use June VIP30. And to anyone else who's just shopping, we'll keep that code live until, I guess, midnight again tonight? That worked out last time.
I think so.
It gives people some time. And you will receive a free gift with your purchase today. And you'll also receive the bonus free gift. Sorry, this is the bonus free gift. You'll also receive the regular free gift over 100, which is always a steal.
Yes, and we also have a giveaway going for one of 6 $50 gift cards to NOGU. All you need to do is comment the word giveaway and engage in our comments and our engagement prompts.
Okay, great.
So the more you engage, the better your chances are of winning our giveaway today.
Okay, let's jump into these Pair Withs because this is one of my
stunning.
favorite collections that we've done in a while. I'm obsessed with blue. I know our insiders love purple, but blue for me is it's the way that we can actually get the richest and most vibrant colors with our glass jewelry. So first off is the blue sapphire Firefly Glass Diamonds bracelet. So this is a new iteration of the Diamonds collection. Before they had roses in them. These are just classic faceted glass with gold leaf and blue phosphors inside. They are absolutely beautiful. They're a slightly smaller bead, but as you can see on the video, they look like glowing, they look like shimmering diamonds. And the moment that the lights go out, especially around summer, these things pick up charge just from being in the sun, and they just emit this beautiful, gorgeous blue glow. Perfect statement piece, and can, stack as usual with everything else that we have.
Yes. So discover a glimmer of elegance paired with the enchanting firefly magic in our blue sapphire firefly glass diamonds bracelet. This piece features deep, rich sapphire hues combined with expertly faceted glass beads that catch the light like real diamonds, creating a stunning sparkle reminiscent of the twilight's first stars. The bracelet's signature firefly shimmer adds an ethereal glow, balancing bold color with a delicate radiance. The beautiful thing about this is the sparkle inside is almost a coppery color. It's unreal.
You know how these are made? These are actually, each one starts as a round bead and then is hand grinded using a belt sander and then polished.
That's crazy.
So these things are, I would say, a nightmare to make, but they really end up stunning.
So one thing about NOGU bracelets is most of them are not the same. Actually, none of them.
Not a single bead is ever going to be the same.
None of them actually are ever going to be the same.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah. So if you're ever curious as to why some beads look different, it's because it's from hand-blown lampwork glass.
As unique as you.
Okay, we have an engagement prompt here. Each month has a gemstone that represents its spirit. What's your birthstone and or your zodiac sign?
My birthstone is moonstone, which I love. I love moonstone. Like raw moonstone it's kind of like the original firefly glass or the original mermaid glass taken from the earth. But my zodiac sign is Gemini. So I've been told that I am two different people.
And
which is kind of true.
I saw in the chat that your baby's going to be a Gemini too?
Yes.
Wow, so there's a lot of Geminis in that household?
Like, now I'm no longer the most important person at all.
That'll be fun. We also have Anna behind the camera here. She's also a Gemini.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of Geminis around here.
Happy birthday to Anna. It was
Happy birthday. It was her, very exciting. My zodiac sign is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusp, and my stone is amethyst, I believe. I could be totally wrong, but I think it is. All I know is it's purple.
Amethyst is a very beautiful stone.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, next up, we've got Starlit Waves Firefly Glass Bear Bracelet. So this is our third bracelet launching in the Firefly Glass Bear collection. This is so funny. I was working on the marketing assets for this, and my daughter saw them on the computer, and she thought it was an actual edible gummy bear. And then she wanted gummy bears, and I had to literally go into the closet and give her gummy bears. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and my wife freaked out. Like, what am I supposed to do? But the point is, these actually do look like juicy, yummy little bears that are made of glass. Took us forever to get this bear design dialed in, but I'm so glad the way that they came out. It's a beautiful little single bear bracelet in firefly glass with accented 6mm beads. It's beautiful. You can wear it with the bear on the top, or you could flip it and just have the beads as a bracelet on its own. And this is from the Starlit Waves line, which we launched as a bracelet of the month. And the color of it was just so beautiful that we decided to bring it back. And as you can see, it's got this wildly aquamarine glow. Like, this one just explodes. It's so much fun, and it's great for summer too.
It's very fun. Also, the bear is actually identical to gummy bears.
I know.
Like, actually, I didn't believe it at first until I compared it to an actual gummy bear, and I was like, it's crazy the detail that
we
that
used
you can do.
real gummy bears in the 3D files and then send them to the glass factory, and we're like, do your best to make this. And there was so much back and forth because we were like, nope, do it again, try it again, do it again, until we finally got it right.
Yes, so this is made from our Firefly glass, which is a trademarked, handcrafted bead that captures light and magic like no other. Made by embedding tiny reflective particles deep within layers of hand-blown lamp or glass. These beads sparkle and shimmer with an enchanting glow that shifts and dances as you move. The special materials inside catch and reflect light from every angle, creating a flickering effect reminiscent of fireflies glowing in the night. Each bead is carefully crafted by hand, making every piece truly one of a kind. It's a radiant blend of artistry and a natural wonder that brings a touch of magic to your jewelry collection. There we go.
All right. Quick engagement prompt. So now we're halfway through, so we're going to start kind of motoring a bit. What is the most random fun fact you know about animals? So everybody, please engage. Comment, share. These engagement prompts have everything to do with you guys winning your gift cards. And this one's a really easy one. I think the last ones we were getting pretty deep. So if you weren't involved, that's totally okay. This one is a fun one, and I'm going to start it off. What random fact do you know about animals? Did you know that hippos, which are, some could argue, is one of the most aquatic animals, actually cannot swim? They don't know how to swim.
They are terrifying.
I know.
They are so
cute,
scary. They run at the bottom.
Yeah, they run.
And they jump up.
It's crazy.
I'm
Did anybody know that?
terrified
Do we have anything?
of.
I think making some simple, yes, I think we chatted about that. There will be some 6mm fireflies in store.
Yeah.
Probably not until fall at this route, but.
Yeah. There definitely is. My.
Prairie dogs get hiccups. Oh!
Oh! That's really
cute.
That's really cute.
Oh,
I didn't
that's
know
funny.
that. So my fun fact is that koalas have fingerprints so similar to humans that they could actually potentially taint crime scenes.
That's such a good show effect. If you could make a show out of that.
I think that'd be a great
Koala crimes?
that would be a great excuse, you know.
Oh my God, that's so good.
That would be great.
All right, next we're going to jump into, this one's my favorite of this launch. This is a blue hibiscus firework glass garden bracelet. It's a standard firework glass in a beautiful, rich kind of tanzanite color with hand-blown hibiscus roses inside, I would say. It's kind of a hibiscus rose hybrid with hand-blown little leaves and, of course, the firework glass sparkle inside. It's absolutely stunning. And if we can get a close-up of it, it's so nice. This is kind of one of our more complicated beads. They take a while to make. And it is just a beautiful piece that is such a statement piece and such a conversation piece.
Yeah, it is very nice. Did you know that the hibiscus flower isn't just beautiful? It symbolizes delicate beauty, transformation, and the fleeting nature of perfect moments. In many cultures, blue hibiscus represents peace, serenity, and deep emotional strength.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And as usual, as night falls or as this charges in the sun or whatever, it emits a beautiful blue glow. This one's not as strong as the bear because there's just so much going on with it. We just decided to kind of tone back the glow. But like everything else, these are so much fun in the summer because you're wearing them and then you walk into a room and they glow. Remember I brought in that bag of new samples yesterday and I was in the sun for like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
And I took them out and they were just
Glowing
exploding in the
everywhere.
office.
Yeah.
Look how good those look together.
Those look
I love them.
unreal. The glow is really glowing. Okay. What do we have here?
So next engagement prompt, I think.
We do.
All right, remember engagement prompts. Enter the code giveaway to access all the games, and please comment, like, share the engagement prompts, and you might be able to win a $50 gift card.
Also, don't forget to use code
June
VIP 30 for 30% off of your whole cart, excluding our Bracelet of the Month subscriptions.
Okay.
And make sure you use that code because when you do, you will also receive a sapphire mermaid glass bracelet.
Okay, I'll let you do this one.
Okay, this engagement prompt is really fun. A genie grants you one phone call to help you get off of a deserted island. Who are you calling? You get plus
Five
five
giveaway.
giveaway entries if you can tag the person in the comments.
That would be funny. Tag your friends. Tag the person you would
Tag your
call.
friends.
I don't know if I would trust anyone I know, because how would they help me? I feel like, do I have unlimited phone numbers? Or do I have to remember them only?
You have one phone call.
Yeah, but
who do you think's gonna pick up that phone to get you off the island?
well, it's going to be a search and rescue company. Like, I'm calling someone who's got a helicopter. Like, I can't call my mom. What's she going to do?
Okay. Honestly, valid point.
Yeah, I'm calling Air Force One.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Do I get access to any number?
Like, no, it's got to be like someone in your life. Like,
oh, then I'm screwed.
Who's going to pick up your phone call?
I'll call my mom to tell her I love her because I'm dead.
It'll go to voicemail.
Oh, yeah. That would
She
be
probably won't know how to access it
Yeah.
either. My genie wish would be, or my call would be to my best friend Ashley.
Oh, that's nice.
She is the only one that ever picks up my calls like the first time. She also calls me like 6 times a day.
That's nice.
So I feel like it would be her.
Ashley, are you watching today?
She should be.
Maybe, we'll see.
She should be, but...
So Barbara said my brother, because he loves adventures. That's good. Oh, Stephanie would call Amy. 2 insiders in the group. I'm calling my husband. Natalie Alder said Lisa Fox. That's nice. My significant other. He's used to rescuing me. That's nice.
That's very nice. Yeah, one person I wouldn't call would be my dad. He never answers my phone calls, and he'll text me back and be like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Why didn't you answer my phone call?" And he's like, "I don't know. I just didn't feel like it." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Your parents are getting older than you.
I know.
All right, last one. The last new product is called the Dusty Rose Sterling Silver Firework Glass Bracelet. Now, some of you probably were asking, how does this compare to the Lilac Guava? This one is a nice, light, dusty pink. The Lilac Guava actually ended up, in real life, is more of a purple, a purpley white. And this is part of our firework glass line. I don't think we really got into this before, but firework glass has been a labor of love for the last year or so, where we've been trying our best to incorporate our mermaid glass shimmer powder into molten glass, which has been a nightmare to do because every time we did it, it would literally just light the powder on fire. And then it would be an absolute mess. But we figured it out eventually. And these bracelets are a mix between firework glass and our shimmering mermaid glass bracelets. They look like there's a firework explosion inside the glass, and as night falls and they charge, they have a beautiful light blue glow. I think this one glows a little stronger than the hibiscus because it's a simpler bead. And these are accented in 925 sterling silver. Oh yeah, there it is.
This bracelet pairs perfectly with our premium bracelets as well. If Anna can show that after.
Yeah, and I think what we'll do is the next few minutes as we transition to some of the best sellers, we'll just rifle through a couple combinations just so that you guys can see how these look together, because we take a lot of time to make sure that the stuff that we're designing looks good for each individual launches, and it helps people out.
It does.
I think you might want to talk a little bit about our insider group while we do this intermission, because the insider group specifically is a wonderful community of like-minded individuals, and this is what you see pretty much every day.
It is.
It's new stacks, it's different ways of doing the jewelry in ways that, you know, sometimes we don't even think about. Mm-hmm. And Therese, you manage it.
I do. I love talking to you guys every single day and seeing all of your beautiful stacks, which you always send in, and I love getting to respond to you.
I like this one, the butterfly with the hibiscus and the dusty rose.
That's a beautiful
beautiful
combo.
one.
That's a beautiful combo.
Okay.
So at NOGU, we have something special going on. It's our insiders community. If you're not part of it yet, you're missing out. As an insider, you get early access to new collections, exclusive deals, sneak peeks at what's coming next, and a chance to be the first to shop our newest designs. But it's not just about shopping. Our community is about connection. We love hearing from you, seeing how you wear NOGU, and sharing the stories behind each piece. Whether it's a personal favorite or a gift for someone special, every piece of NOGU jewelry is a part of your story, and that's the magic that we're all about. So whether you're a longtime NOGU lover or just joining us, we're so happy that you are here. Get ready for some fun, a little sparkle, and of course, some amazing jewelry.
Always.
Always.
We can put a link to that insider group. It is an invite only, but as you are already part of the group, part of the show, we'll consider this your official invite.
Yes. So don't forget to use code LIVE30 for 30% off of your entire purchase, excluding the Bracelet of the Month subscriptions. When you use that code, you will receive a free NOGU bracelet today with your purchase. This is a sapphire mermaid glass bracelet. We are also doing a giveaway with, what are we giving away today?
6 $50 gift cards.
Yep.
Just for engaging, commenting, sharing, just being part of the group and having some fun with us. And then we will tally all of the engagement prompts up, and we'll let you know who wins next Thursday.
Yeah,
or on the next call, on the next live.
So every additional comment is +2 entries. So the more that you comment and engage, the better your odds are of winning one of 6 gift cards today.
All right. So now we're going to go into Pair With Plus, which is what we call it. So those are the new products that just launched, and these are some best sellers that have just come back into stock for the most part. So some of you may have seen these and some of you may have not. Either way, you probably have never seen them as close up and in person as we're going to be showing today. And we're going to start off with one of the best-selling turtle bracelets, which is our Lapis Tortuga gemstone wrap in sterling silver. Now, there's something exciting about this turtle situation right now.
We are so excited for this bracelet and for our turtles, because if you were here last week, you would know that NOGU is sponsoring a turtle in the Tour de Turtle sea turtle race. And we have picked our name from one of our lovely winners, which is Turt Reynolds.
Turt Reynolds.
That's the name of our turtles, which is going to represent NOGU in the race that's coming up.
Yeah. This bracelet is a beautiful 3mm hand-strung lapis lazuli gemstone bracelet with a beautiful sterling silver little turtle encrusted in CZ diamonds. The sea turtle charm symbolizes protection, patience, and wisdom, making this bracelet not only a stylish accessory, but also a meaningful talisman. And all of your purchases help support Conserve Turtles, which is a Florida-based sea turtle conservation company that has been doing amazing work for the better part of 2 decades. So thank you.
Yes. This bracelet is actually making a big comeback in our insiders group. Within the last couple weeks, I've seen so many of these turtle bracelets, which we're so excited to see. Truly one of my favorites. Also one of my favorite animals.
I know.
So.
It's funny because we launch products and then they kind of go in and out of interest for people. They sell out, and then you have these weird revivals of collections that just kind of pop up seasonally. Mm-hmm. And the turtles always pick up steam around spring and summer because they're the perfect beach accessory, and people start paying attention to animal charms and fun summer stuff.
Yes. So we have some questions about the code. The code is JuneVIP30. So make sure you use that code.
Yeah. So please use JuneVIP30. That's the safest bet. And that will make sure that anyone who is subscribed, make sure that they get the free gift. And then who's not subscribed to the BOTM, which we highly suggest you do, because like we said, it's no commitment. Purchase it, skip, cancel anytime. At least you're going to get an amazing deal if you ever want to take it. And yes, Amy, break out those turtles again. I hope we see a lot of turtle. Check the insider group, and even you could search turtles. You'll see all of the posts that we've had. Mm-hmm. There's tons. There's probably hundreds.
There's a lot, and we also have a ton of different styles. And
yes, I think there's like 30 different styles with that charm that we worked with Conserve Turtles to design. We can put a link to that whole collection in the thread.
Yes.
Okay. Do we want to jump straight into the aquamarine mermaid glass, or we'll do another engagement problem?
We will jump right into the aquamarine firefly glass.
Okay. This is a perfect example of how one product evolves into a whole set. So this is the original aquamarine mermaid glass bracelet. This came out, I think this was the fourth bracelet in the mermaid glass collection that we launched back in 2017 or something when we trademarked it. It was such a hit that it evolved into a necklace and a set of earrings and a ring and then a statement necklace. So this is one of the OG mermaid glass products. It is an absolute stunning piece. It's a beautiful light blue glass that has our trademark iridescent core that just explodes with a rainbow of color as ambient light hits it. And then it's paired with a nice cascading necklace and earrings. All of these products are sold actually separately, but if you search aquamarine mermaid glass, you'll see the whole line of, I think there's probably 6 or 7 total products. And as you can see, and it will show you, when you roll the beads, you get this really beautiful shimmering mermaid glass look to it that people try and replicate, but it's not real NOGU, so don't buy fakes.
So what people don't realize is that when you go to our website and if you just type in the name, so for in this example, we have aquamarine, there will be a whole variety of different styles of products, bracelets, tons of different things. We don't just do bracelets, which some people
Believe it or
thought.
not.
We just did bracelets. There's tons of earrings, tons of necklaces, and they're stunning, and you guys need to add them to your collection.
And aside from it being a trademark design that's backed by our lifetime warranty and you're purchasing from the original designer, all our mermaid glass bracelets and necklaces and earrings help support Take 3 for the Sea. So that's a different charity that's been around for also the better part of probably 2 decades. That's been cleaning our oceans and coastlines for as long as we've known them. Yeah. So thank you to Take 3 for the Sea for all their work, and thank you for supporting the authentic mermaid glass that is more of a movement than it is just a piece of jewelry.
Yes.
So.
We had some comments saying that we're bringing back mermaid love.
Yeah, we are.
We really
we should
are.
do a whole big mermaid glass push again. Because after Firefly glass is like the cool new... You ever seen Toy Story? I feel like the Firefly glass is the Buzz Lightyear of NOGU, and mermaid glass is the Woody. And like once Buzz showed up, everyone forgot about Woody.
A lot of people's first NOGU pieces were mermaid glass.
Of course, because that was the first line that we really kind of trademarked and got into the business with. So
yeah, which is very exciting.
I think it's time for some new colors. If you guys have any ideas for new colors, send them our way. Maybe we could do purple cores, maybe blue cores with pink glass. There's a lot we can do. So.
If you guys have any ideas, let us know in the insider group.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a little poll or something.
Only buy NOGU pieces, too many cheaply made, highly priced fakes. That's true.
Yeah.
I was looking,
Amy
so
knows what's
we
up.
send these trademark infringement things weekly. And the last one we got a bunch of heat because the people, I guess, didn't know that it was trademarked. So they were all annoyed because their Etsy stores got taken down. But what's crazy is like the fake one is almost the same price as ours. So what's the point at that point?
And
I don't get it.
A lot of these places also charge you for shipping.
And they charge you for shipping.
Which is crazy.
But what I have to say is I'm very happy with the big companies like Etsy and Amazon. They've been taking them down.
They have.
Now that they know us and we're in communication, that's been happening. Speaking of which, you may start seeing us on Amazon soon. So we're just wrapping those up.
We are.
Wrapping up that contract with Amazon, and you might be able to start shopping on Amazon.
No, it's going to be very exciting.
I know,
when that
very
happens. Cool. Very exciting. So
Okay.
we have an engagement prompt here. Don't forget to engage and reply to these engagement prompts, because when you do, you have a better chance of winning one of 6 NOGU gift cards today.
All right.
So
This is a
pick your
great
player.
one. Okay, pick your player.
Which mystical creature are you picking for your ultimate dream team, and why?
Okay, guys,
We
comment the heck out of this because this is a really easy one and it's a lot of fun.
I
Okay, do you
have
know?
some options for you.
All right, go.
There's mermaid, there's alien, there's a dragon, a wizard, or a unicorn.
Oh. I'm going to go with a wizard.
A wizard. I did not expect you to say that. I will lie.
I just feel like the wizard's the best option. Because I would say
Okay.
unicorn, but then I'm stuck being a horse and I don't have any hands. Then what do I do?
But
Whereas
like,
if I'm a wizard, I could wizard myself into a unicorn if I want for lunch or something, and then wizard myself as a mermaid, and then when it's time to go home, I just wizard myself back to a wizard in a sleep outfit and go to sleep.
okay, so I had an answer. Now that you said that, I'm actually debating it.
All right, let me hear it.
My answer was unicorn, just because I really want a white horse, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's the closest thing. But now that you mention it, it might be the most useless option.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a wizard, you could just wizard yourself a unicorn as a pet.
But like a drake, okay, no, dragon would
Oh,
also be a
drake.
really good one because like they can fly and.
Can a wizard become a dragon? I don't know enough about lore. Can they?
What are wizards?
Does Michael know that? So a wizard could become a dragon, technically.
Of course, depending on the universe.
Of course. So I'm thinking Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
That's like the standard universe. No, then wizards can just be wizards.
Wizards are like
So
they've
then
got-
would I have to be like an old, like bearded man forever?
That's gonna be you in like 10 years
that's
anyways.
brutal. I don't want to be that. I'll go with dragon then. If it's yeah, okay. Next one.
I'm sticking
I think
with
we've gone
unicorn.
off script here.
Okay.
Unicorns, wizards, dragon.
Oh, we got an
dragons
alien.
kick ass. Ooh, alien.
Alien.
Funny thing, we just found out that there's a theory that octopuses are actually aliens. What was it called? What was the theory called?
Panspermia?
Panspermia. Look it
Oh.
up. Maybe we should do an octopus. We'll do an octopus bracelet and call it the Underwater Alien Collection.
I think that could use some work, but
Okay. Next.
up next we have the blue ombre firefly bracelet. This is actually a fan favorite, which is very underrated.
Yep. You're going to test my knowledge. So this bracelet is a mix of sapphire, cobalt, cerulean, Arctic blue, and alabaster.
Is that right?
I think so. This was a beautiful This was kind of just a whimsical design that we made one day, and it just took off. So it's now one of our best-selling products. It's a beautiful mix. The idea of these ombre bracelets is you can flip them around your wrists and have a different looking product every time. And this is one of the original Firefly glass. So it's got a kind of like a teal glow to it, and they're really bright. So that's a lot of fun for summer. If you want more ombres, let us know, please. Comment because we have a lot of new colors, and there's only this one single ombre bracelet.
Yeah. One of the ones that I would love to see in the future would be a pink one.
Yeah, a
I
nice
really,
blush
I
pink
really
together.
want a pink one, or a
could-
purple one would be stunning.
We should do a firework glass one, maybe a mermaid glass one. There's so many options.
So many
If you guys want, that's a great prompt. If you guys want to see some colors, throw them in. What we might do is actually throw this into the insiders group this week and get some comments. And the top, we can make maybe 6 designs and roll them through summer. Okay, next engagement prompt. This one's funny, or could be funny. What's a small daily ritual that grounds you, and why does it matter? And the reason I say it was funny because as soon as I read this, I have a ritual of when I wake up, I drink 5 espressos and I walk my dogs.
5?
And we walk fast.
Well, I would think
we
so.
We get that walk done.
I would think so after 5 espressos. I don't know if that's really grounding you, is it?
It's coffee grounding me.
Oh,
But
honestly.
That's a terrible joke.
How many espressos do you have in a day then?
Realistically,
Yeah.
probably 7 or 8.
I don't
They
know
don't
if that's
affect me
healthy.
anymore, so that's the thing. And I have a machine that makes the little tiny cortados, so I guess technically it's 2 espressos in the morning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
couldn't do that. Mine would be, I have to take a bath every time I leave my house and come back in. I'm like really a germaphobe.
Wow.
So like when I come home from work, the first thing I do is like either have a bath or have a shower. I don't
Is
like
that
outdoors.
filthy in here?
I don't know.
Finally gets home, she's like, oh,
No,
that
but
jewelry.
like some days I'll have like 3 baths. I'm really
Wow.
into being clean. And I
No, I
also
get it.
I also don't like being cold, so like it's a good way to warm me up.
I shower because it's cold a lot.
Yeah.
That I do.
But that's
I feel
definitely
you.
one daily thing that
Michael loves baths. He's a bath man.
I do. Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to cut back when my fiance moved in.
The water bill's high. Okay.
All right, our last one is one of my favorites from the website. It's a nightmare to make because you can imagine the diamond bracelet itself, those beads are hard to make. And this one we have to make all sorts of different colors, many of which don't actually even exist as their own, and then organize them on a bracelet. They take forever to make, but the output is absolutely beautiful. This is a Wildflowers Firefly Glass Diamond Bracelet. It's a Firefly glass bracelet that is faceted, as we discussed, hand grinded so that they look like diamonds. And the beauty about this one is it's got these beautiful inlay flowers with little rose petals and hibiscus petals and leaves. And it's a rainbow organized bracelet. So it just looks so beautiful, so much fun to wear. And it honestly, it looks like a piece of candy.
A piece of candy.
I love it.
It does. This is really pretty. Let's see what we have here. We've pretty much said all these things already. We're kind of running out of time.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one last engagement prompt, which is fireflies only glow when it's dark. What's a challenge you have faced that has helped you shine brighter afterwards?
That's a great question. I'm going to leave that to our insiders to answer.
Okay.
Do you have the answer to that?
A challenge I've faced.
I know the challenge. The last 3 months with these tariffs have been the most challenging business issues that we've ever experienced. And I have spent, our management staff has spent countless hours back and forth from the US just to keep this place, just to keep the lights on in this place. And I think because of us having to work outside of our comfort zone, we are in a better position now to service our US customers than we ever did. So it's the type of thing where we really went from a worm to a butterfly.
Yeah.
Or a butterfly to a bigger butterfly.
Yeah. Well, one thing you guys probably don't know is every day things changed around here. So as much as you guys were confused and trying to figure out what was going on, we
You can
also
imagine
were
what was going
over
on here. Yeah.
So
So thank you for your patience in helping us grow and just become a better version of ourselves every time.
yeah, we have
Working together with others to overcome things.
some people saying divorces.
Cancer. Good for you, Kathy.
Cancer.
That's big.
That is.
We're sending you lots of love and blessing, staying healthy. Letting go of toxic people.
That's a
That
big
is
one.
hard because sometimes you don't actually even realize that they're toxic. Difficult pregnancy. I've been through that, not personally, but with my wife. Failed relationships. This is deep, and we appreciate everybody.
We are very happy to have you
joining
guys
in.
here and
Yeah, it's
for
very touching.
being able to share your stories and getting to know you guys on a more personal level.
Yeah, it means the world to us.
It really does.
So to end on a happy note,
On a happy note,
why don't we do a little true or falses before we wrap up?
Let's
Because
do
these
it.
are just a lot of fun. And these are rapid fire ways for you guys to supercharge the engagement prompts.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's go through all of the products that we showed out today, and we'll outro with products while we go through these engagement prompts so that you're not just staring at our silly faces for the end of the show.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
True or false, summer edition. True or false, you can get sunburned even on a cloudy day.
100% true. I think that's true.
It is true.
Nice.
Up to 80% of UV rays pass through clouds, so sunburn
I knew
is
it.
still possible.
Okay. True or false, eating watermelon can help you keep hydrated.
I know that that's true because that's
That makes
why
sense.
I hate watermelon because it is such a useless fruit.
Were you forced to eat watermelon as a kid?
I used to
Like,
be
make sure you have
I
your
used to
watermelon.
play soccer and I was always so mad when they didn't bring the oranges and they brought the watermelon
All right.
because it's just water
Yeah.
to me and I
Yeah.
also just don't like it. True or false? Ice cream melts faster in the shade than in direct light.
No, that makes no sense. It's got to be direct light.
It's false.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Ice cream melts faster in direct sunlight. due
So
to
if
the
you
heat.
have an ice cream cone, you should stay under a tree, unless it's raining. Okay,
Okay.
next. Mosquitoes are most attracted to people who just ate bananas.
True.
What? That's true?
No,
Oh.
it should be.
I was like, oh no, I love bananas outside. All right. Yeah,
It's
that would be
false.
tough in jungle environments where bananas are plentiful.
I mean, I feel like there's gonna be mosquitoes there anyways attacking you.
That's
in
what I
the
mean.
jungle.
So you don't need extra problems. Okay. Swimming right after eating is dangerous.
Oh.
What do you think?
I feel like that's something that my family would tell me to like.
I think it's false. I think there must have been some kind of campaign as a kid because it terrified. It's like you can't swim after you eat, but that's actually not true.
It is false. It's a myth. Light swimming after eating is generally safe.
Okay. We'll wrap up with one last one. True or false? The hottest place on Earth can reach temperatures of over 130 degrees Fahrenheit or 54 Celsius. Is that true? Like on the planet Earth, not under the crust?
I believe it's true.
It is true.
It is true.
Death Valley, California. Is anybody from California?
I was gonna say I know this. I know this to be true because I spent most of my time growing up in Palm Springs, California,
Yeah.
which would be, I don't know what you guys do in Fahrenheit, but like it got up to 45 degrees,
That's
which
where
is
your
like
shoes melt. You can like cook an egg on your
120.
car. Death Valley, good name.
yeah.
They really got to get at least that's fair. You're not going to go vacation to Death Valley.
I would hope
They
not.
need a new PR company for that area.
They really
The
do.
tourism board must be broke. All right.
Okay. It is.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Like we said, it's such an honor to be able to do these live shows and communicate with you guys and have fun. We'll keep this live show up so you guys can look back at all of the beautiful goodies and products that we launched. If you're new, once again, to the subscription service, like we said, it's just an incredible deal every month. You purchase it just like any other product, but you can skip or cancel anytime. There's no commitment whatsoever. Shipping is always free. So thank you for joining in with us. We'll catch you guys on the Insiders group. And remember, life's too short for meaningless jewelry, so treat yourself.